Hello everyone and welcome to From Startup to Shutdown channel. In today's video I will discuss the QUALITYWINGS AVRO air supply system. In the first part of this video I will give you a brief description of the bleed air system. Then in the second part I will show you how the air supply system is used. So let's get started. The bleed air is normally supplied by the engines, but it can be also supplied by the APU dependent on the flight conditions that I'm gonna discuss later in this video. The bleed air is used for the air conditioning and pressurization, airframe ice protection system, pressurization for the yellow and green hydraulic reservoirs, and others. The air supply controls and indications are located on the forward portion of the overhead panel. The engine's air is controlled by 4 on-off switches. Each switch controls the airflow from its associated engine. Selecting on will allow the air valve of its associated engine to open and let the air flows to the pylon. Selecting off will close the valve and isolate its associated engine from air supply system. Selecting the switch to either on or off will cause its associated engine air valve amber light to illuminate briefly then extinguish. Other annunciation lights are related to abnormal conditions which are not simulated by QUALITYWINGS AVRO. APU air is controlled by an on-off switch which work in the same way as the engine air switches. Let's see now how to operate the air supply system. I will start with a normal flight where the aircraft is on the ground and powered with the APU running. Here the APU air can be used for the air conditioning by first selecting the APU air switch on, then the two packs are selected on. Now, prior the engine start, if the APU generator will be used for the engine's start, the APU air must be selected off. And to do so, first we select the two packs off, and then the APU air switch is selected off. If the APU generator won't be used, we can leave the APU air and packs switches on. If the APU air was selected off for the engine's start, it can be restored after a complete engine's start cycle by selecting first the APU air switch on and then the two packs are selected on. If a takeoff or go-around performance requires engine's air to be off, we can use APU air, and you may set cabin air switch to recirculation mode to decrease the load on the APU. If the APU air is not available, air can be supplied by the engine air number 4. When the airframe ice protection is required during takeoff or go-around, APU air must be selected off. Therefore, the air can be supplied only by the engine air number 4. If the APU air is being used for takeoff, it can be selected off during the initial climb, but first we need to select the engine's air switches on, then the APU goes off. Lastly, the APU can be turned off. When the takeoff or go-around performance does not require to know engine air condition, we can select the 4 engines air on with cabin air selected to recirculation mode to decrease the load on the engines. And this completes the air supply system overview. See you in the next video.